Hi, this is Dana Lee Friend with Nevada Live Magazine, Carson City Edition, and I'm here with Sandie LaNae, who is a psychic, a paranormal investigator, and author right here in Carson City. And Sandie has a Thin Veil investigation coming up soon to the St. Charles Hotel. Sandie, tell me a little bit about that.
Hi, I am Sandie LaNae, and I happen to be a paranormal investigator, psychic, and author. And we are going to be having a spirit gathering at the St. Charles Hotel on February 21st, that's Saturday, from 6 to 8 p.m. And what a spirit gathering is similar to a seance, but there is guest participation and assistance with the spirit gathering.
So, Sandie, you see dead people.
Yes, I do see dead people. It's part of my ability of being a psychic, which, if I can boast, for 30 years now, I also give intuitive readings, and I use stones as my tool to give those readings.
That is so interesting, Sandie, and having the opportunity to talk to you today. With these abilities, you have several books out that you've written about some of these places that you have investigated. So tell us a little bit about that. You are the author of 11 books.
Yes, I
and
am.
You've brought several to the Nevada Day Store and Trading Post here. Tell me a little bit about the St. Charles one right there.
Oh, you bet. Well, this happens to be a very fun book about a very historic and haunted place here in Carson City, the St. Charles Hotel. It was built in April and May of 1862, and it holds the esteemed honor of being a hostelry, which is a very old European word.
That's a heck of a word, hostelry. That's a $2 word right there.
It is. And they have been a hostelry since the days that the doors first opened in 1862. The doors have never been closed or locked to it being a hotel or a boarding house.
That is really interesting. Now, I noticed in looking through your book on page 71,
Yes.
tell us a little bit about some of the characters that you've experienced there, because on that page there's also what's known as an orb on that page.
Yes, there is. This, in my book, The St. Charles Hotel, there are residents that we have discovered and communicated with. If I can interject, the Thin Veil investigators we communicate, that's what we go in and look for. And so on this page right here, we were giving a tour of the St. Charles Hotel during a Carson City ghost walk. And there is the orb right there happens to be a man by the name of Phil. I was telling him to behave because he doesn't like women and he likes to pull their hair when women visit the St. Charles Hotel. And I was telling him to smile and look pretty as we have our picture taken, and there he is.
So there's quite a few characters in your book related to the St. Charles Hotel. Now, you do tours over there. How often do you do tours?
Yes, we do. About every 3 to 4 months, depending on the supply and demand. We give tours of the St. Charles Hotel along with the spirit gatherings.
Now, Sandie, you also have your own TV show that's on Access TV on channel, I think, 193. So tell me a little bit about your TV show.
Yes, my TV show happens to be called Psychic Creations. And the content of that is the metaphysical, the spiritual, the paranormal, and we talk about holistic health specialties. And it is filmed for Access TV. You can view that in Douglas County, Carson County, and parts of Sacramento, California.
Well, Sandie, with all of that, as we wrap this up, where can people get a hold of you?
You can get a hold of me on my website, which is www.sandiepsychicstones.com, Sandie LaNae on Facebook, Psychic Creations on Facebook, and Books by Sandie LaNae on Facebook.
You know, with your books that you have here, where can people find your books? We know that they can get them now at the Nevada Day Store and Trading Post. Where else can they find your books?
You can find them online at my website, www.sandiepsychicstones.com. And there are several bookstores around the Carson City, Virginia City, and at the Nevada Historical Society in Reno.
Very good. Sandie, we look forward to the Thin Veil investigation which is going to happen February 21st.
21st, Saturday.
And people can sign up on the website for that?
They can get a hold of me via my website and or Sandie LaNae at Facebook.
Because I believe you only have a limited amount.
Yes, there is. There's not much space in between the halls and the rooms of this fabulous hotel, so we do have to limit the amount of people that come in.
So people need to sign up right away if they're going to get in on that.
Yes, they do.
All right. Thank you so much for
you.
visiting with us here at Nevada Live Magazine, Carson City Edition with Sandie LaNae. Thanks, Sandie.
Thank you very much.